And as different counties are going for by-elections, we have so much in store for you. We'll also be taking a look at what is in the world of sports and so much more. So in the next 30 minutes or there, so please keep me company as I get to update you. And once again, welcome on board. We have so much, like I have said. We start off with what is happening down there at the levels of wards that are taking their elections today, or their by-elections today. And also we'll be crossing over to Msambweni to see what is happening down there. So there's actually a raft of stories that I'll be taking you through, and that's exactly what we'll be picking this afternoon. Kindly keep me company. Like we have said, our reporters on standby to give us more on the ground and gather all this information that we necessary actually continue to get on that. So to kick the bulletin on, let's take a look at this one. A family in Ruiru, that is in Kiambu County, is crying for justice following the mysterious disappearance and eventual killing of Paul Gitau Boru. Now, according to the family, Boru got a job to drive one of the regular customers to Nyahururu from where he disappeared without a trace. And after several failed attempts to locate him, Boru's body was found at Kanyuka Dam and later taken to Nyahururu mortuary. We'll be picking up that story as we proceed to give you updates on the same. But as at now, I realize that Mariam is on standby, and several people have been arrested in Msambweni constituency on suspicion of plans to sabotage the parliamentary by-election. Supporters of ODM candidate Omar Boga and those of independent candidate Faisal Bader have clashed with each side, accusing the other of attempted electoral malpractice. However, both factions say the by-election is going on smoothly. Our very own Maria Mocharo has been following on the developments in Msambweni since dawn and now joins me live with the latest. Mocharo.
Yes, thank you very much, Linda Alela from Nairobi. I am now in Ukunda Secondary School, where it's also a polling station where voting is also going on here. But earlier on, we did follow an entourage of cars all the way to past Mivumoni in Ramisi Ward, where one of the staff members of the Mama County, as they call her here, Zulekha Hassan, and that's the women rep for Kwale County, Zulekha Hassan, one of the staff members was actually captured, and according to Zulekha Hassan, she actually asked, instead of them to actually take him that far, they needed him to be reported to the nearest police station. But we did follow that entourage, and claiming that actually he was taking pictures at one of the polling stations, which according to the constitution is not illegal. However, the member of staff was released after the encounter with the women rep Zulekha Hassan, apart also some of the media members. And also earlier on, two factions of the ODM, Omar Boga as well as Faisal Bader, Team Tangatanga, they were claiming that both factions were actually pointing fingers at each other for election malpractice. However, they did say that election is going on well. Last night, 56 members from the Team Tangatanga were captured, and these are agents that were supposed to be actually manning the election process today. They were captured last night over claims of election malpractice, and they were released on bond today that was actually paid by Salim Mvurya, who's the governor for Kwale County. And earlier on, MP Nyali Muhammad also said that the team for ODM had actually organized a team of youngsters, or rather youth, to actually cause chaos in different polling stations here in Msambweni constituency. And at the same time, you remember earlier on in the morning when we spoke to Omar Boga, who's actually vying for this member of parliamentary seat via ODM ticket, he also claimed that Team Tangatanga had organized youths to actually disrupt the election process. However, security has been beefed, and most of these incidences have actually been dealt with at this moment, Linda Alela. Most of the people have been captured, and that's just a show that security is on its toes. Remember, Linda Alela, apart from the security detail that is in the country, IEBC has also deployed security detail that is at the borders. We have border patrol police that are going round in uniform and in also civilian. So the election process is going on well. More is yet to come. We're following up on the 56 members that were actually in court earlier on, and we're also following up on the claims for the staff member who has been released. Later on, they'll be speaking to us as well, and I'll give you the details later on. However, most of the polling stations, all of them that we have visited so far among the 129, were open by 6 a.m. in the morning, and they're hoping to close by 5 a.m. where counting will begin soon after. Now, members, most of the candidates that have already voted that we followed around, Linda Alela, Omar Boga at Jogo Stadium. We also had Muhammad Sheikh Mahmoud, who also cast his vote at Jomo Kenyatta Primary School, and others alike as well. Linda Alela, I'll bring you more updates as I also get them later on in the evening.
Well, thank you so much, Mariam Mocharo, for that. We're looking forward to get more details on this.